Welcome to Money Talks, where you will learn how to keep money in your pocket and an even brighter smile on your face. I'm your host, Alyssa Wilson. Welcome to Money Talks. On this episode, we will be discussing ways that college students waste their money, and we will also be giving some tips on how you can manage your finances a little bit better. Let's begin with examining where college students even spend their money. We have a student here to give us her testimony about her experience and where all her money has gone. Let's welcome Alexis Jennings, who is here to explain her experiences with reckless spending in college. So thank you for joining us, Alexis. I just have a few quick questions for you about your finances while in college. As a freshman, did you work on campus?
Yes, I did. I worked my first year of managing the men's basketball team.
And where did you get most of your money from? Was it from that job?
No, it was not. My parents put a lot of money in my account.
And where did most of the money that you did get, where did it go?
Mostly to either food or clothes.
Okay, you were eating out a lot and shopping?
Yes, I spent a lot of money eating out with my friends and buying new outfits for parties.
Did you have a budget, or were you just kind of spending as you needed the money?
I spent a lot of money recklessly because freshman year I did not understand the value of money and how much you need money to do a lot of things other than eat out and buy new clothes.
Okay, so if you could do anything different, what would you do? If you could go back to freshman year and repeat it with your budget and finances, what would you do differently?
I would save more money, definitely, and I would just kind of moderate what I'm spending and how much I ate out and stop buying clothes every week.
And if you could offer any advice to college freshmen or college students in general about their finances, what would that advice be?
I would say as a freshman, you don't really understand the importance of finances. So I would definitely say sit down and have the conversation with your parents about maybe building a budget and saving money for your freshman year through college.
Okay, thank you, Alexis. It was nice to have you.
Thanks for having me.
I can relate with some of what you said personally. When I was a first year here at Monmouth, I did not have a job. I wanted to focus primarily on my studies, and not working was really difficult, and I completely spent all of the money from my savings account. I honestly think that I spent all of my money on food and clothes, as Alexis said. According to a study done by biggermarkets.com, college students collectively do a lot more spending than they may realize. We all know how expensive the clothes in school bookstores are, so listen to this. College students spend about $99 billion on collegiate apparel annually. That is mind-blowing. Another interesting statistic is how much money is spent on alcoholic beverages. Regardless of age, students are buying alcohol to enhance their social lives and help them with their parties. $5.5 billion is spent on alcohol. If you are interested in more of these statistics, make sure to check out biggermarkets.com. Here are some other ways that college students spend too much money. The Huffington Post published an article in 2014 with 10 ways that students spend too much money. They were listed as follows. Number 1 was buying new textbooks. 2, choosing the wrong credit card. 3, eating out too much. 4, taking expensive spring break trips. 5, not taking advantage of deals. 6, overspending on decorations. 7, buying expensive computers. 8, rent for their home or apartment. 9, spending too much money on entertainment. And 10, wasted tuition money. So just let that sink in. Think about your own personal college spending. But never fear, I am going to give you some tips on how to break your bad habits and have a bank account that is actually not in the negatives. So here are a few tips on how you can save your money while being a student in college. Before getting a credit card, it may seem like the ideal decision to purchase this plastic card, but before you know it, you have spent hundreds of dollars and you now have to pay it back with interest. When purchasing a credit card or inquiring about it from your bank, make sure to read the fine print. It is actually smart to save your credit card for emergencies only. Tip number 2, utilize your meal plan. A Monmouth University meal plan ranges from $2,700 all the way up to $3,000 per year. That is a lot of money, and you should be utilizing it. If you do not have a meal plan, hit the grocery store and get enough food to last you. Either way, do not spend all of your money on ordering out at all the restaurants in the area. I know it can be a little bit tempting, but you'll save more money if you don't do that. Tip number 3, do not, I repeat, do not buy new textbooks. There are an abundance of websites where you can get your required textbooks for half the cost. Amazon and Chegg are just 2 websites that offer books up to 80% off of the original price. My final tip of the episode is to always inquire about student discounts. Several stores in Monmouth Mall and restaurants like Houlihan's offer these deals to students. Even if they do not have them, it does not hurt to ask if they do. So I hope that some of these tips have been helpful. Stay tuned for more tips on future episodes. That's all for this episode of Money Talks. I'm Alyssa Wilson. See you next time.